Take me through that play on your goal there. Put you guys up 2-0.
Yeah, it was a good play by Nick on the boards to get the puck out to Mark. And Mark was just coming down the middle of the ice. He actually made a really good play at the blue line. And he just kind of kicked it out to me, and I was kind of just trying to put it on net low for a rebound because I knew Nick and Mark were going to the net, and I think it just squeaked under his pad and trickled across the line.
What kind of lift is Anthony Borelli giving this team down the stretch here?
Yeah, he's been huge for us. He just gives us a confidence back there that we need, and he lets us play our game, and just having him back there is just a solid presence for us, and we know that sometimes we can take some chances that we may not think twice to take, and because we know that if they do happen to get a chance against us, he's going to be there for us like he has been since he's came in.
Is he sort of someone that, maybe some of the younger guys look up to, that they say, hey, this guy didn't play for 2 years, but here he is out there, worked his butt off, and here he's out there, doing what he's doing?
Yeah, it's huge. It's actually like our whole senior class. Their roles have increased significantly this year, which is great to see. Mark Seneco's another guy, Frankie Drolet, those guys are some of the hardest working guys on this team, and they kind of had a rough go here since day one, but they never got discouraged, and they've kept working hard their whole time here, and it's paying off for them now, and they're a big part of our team, just like Anthony is, and everyone.
Brendan said he had moved you to wing to kind of take some of the pressure off playing down the middle. How has that been for you the last couple of games?
It's been pretty good. It's a little bit of an adjustment, but it's been good. I think it takes a little pressure off me in the D zone, and also gives me a little more freedom to create plays along the wall and off the rush as well.
Could you talk a little bit about the physicality of the game tonight?
Yeah, Clarkson's probably known as one of the more physical teams in our league, so we knew they were going to come out hitting, and just something we talked about. Staying disciplined is huge against that team because they like to suck you into some penalties if they can. They like to play after the whistle a lot too, which I thought we did a pretty good job of staying out of for the most part tonight. But we knew what to expect coming in. We've played them twice, and just the makeup, or that's just typically how their teams have been built over the past few years. So we knew what to expect.
So how does it feel going in tomorrow up with a 1-0 lead?
It's good. It's huge to get that first win. Getting the first goal was huge, I thought, tonight for us, just to give us a little bit of confidence. And then Burley played huge for us. But at the same time, we're not done. We know it takes 2 games to win a series. Last year we beat Quinnipiac the first game, and we ended up losing the next 2, which wasn't good. So we know that we're halfway there, but there's a lot of work to be done tomorrow.
Brendan just talked about playing at home. What's it mean for the senior class to finally get a home playoff series here?
It's definitely a nice way to kind of end our careers, if you will, to not end them, but it's a nice accomplishment within them. Because our class through the years, we went through some adversity, and to see all of us playing together now, and regulars in the lineup and actually making a pretty big impact in it, that's a good feeling for us.
So about your defense out there, you got a couple big saves early, but then they came through, blocked a lot of shots, kept the play outside.
Yeah, they really made my job pretty easy, especially on penalty kills. I think they might have gotten 1 or 2 shots through on the power play, and that was early. But especially at the end of the game there, that 6-on-4 penalty kill, a couple huge blocks on some big one-timers from the guys, and really I had simple saves all night, so that was really a team shutout to me.
Just for you, you're gonna do the season not having played in 2 years. You ever picture this happening? Shutout, first playoff game here at home?
you would have asked me that back in November, I probably would have laughed at you and called you crazy. But no, I knew what I was capable of, and I didn't think that I'd be playing this well this year, but something along these lines. But it's gone better than I thought, and it's good to see that even not playing, that I feel like I have gotten much better during my time here. So that's definitely going to help me playing afterwards, and I'm just really thankful that I got the opportunity finally this year.
So you get better just watching stuff and in practice, that type of thing? Or
in practice, yeah. You know, our practices are pretty long, so you see a lot of reps, and watching the games too, yeah. Mike's a really good goalie, and I got to watch him for 3 years, so I picked some stuff up that he did, and I kind of tried to integrate that to my game, and just really hard work in practice, working with the goalie coaches, everything I think's really helped out.
Has this been kind of the way things have gone through recently? Do you get just enough offense and let kind of Anthony and your defense sort of take care of the rest there?
To a point, we're a defensive-minded team, that's for sure, and we have to be. You know, it starts with Anthony and then goes through our defensive core. You know, I didn't think we started off that game particularly well. I didn't think. I thought we were trying to do a little too much and trying to do other people's jobs defensively, but. Definitively, as the game wore on, you know, Anthony made some big saves in that first period when we were a little off, and then I thought we got better defensively. But you know, they out-attempted us by a large margin, which is not a good thing. The positive is we blocked a ton of pucks tonight, which is a very good thing. But we got to get a little better tomorrow because you're going to be facing a desperate hockey team, and we have to have that same desperation.
So can you talk about how good it feels to start off the series with a win? Just about that.
Well, I mean, it's better than the alternative. You know, I've been in a lot of these series, and that first game is a key game. You know, you want to get that first one because, again, we're at home. We haven't been at home in the playoffs in a long time. You know, you want to come out and play as hard as you can and focus on the process. I think is the biggest thing. And the process for us is playing really good defense. Playing disciplined hockey and taking you know, the offensive side when it presents itself, and I thought we did that again better as the game wore on. But it's nice to get the first one. But the hardest thing to do is to end the team's season. So it's going to be a hard game, a really hard game, and it'll end up being a hard series.
You mentioned being at home. What was kind of the mentality of the team throughout the week? You know, that jump on the bus, you know, head out.
I think it's a good thing. I mean, you know, when you can sleep in your own bed, when you can, you know, eat in your own cafeteria, when you know, you can walk over there and walk over here and have you know, prepared during practice and not get on the bus. I think it's a good thing, you know, and it's a good step for our program, but it's not the ultimate step just being at home. I mean, that was regular season accomplishments. Now we have other accomplishments. Our goal is to again. Try and be the best we can each and every time we step on the ice.
Can you talk a little bit about the physicality of the game today?
They're a physical team, you know, and we can play physical when we have to. You know, I think we knew that was going to be the type of series that we would see. I mean, they're a big, strong, tough team that goes to those gritty areas really hard. I mean, and for us to be successful, we're going to have to be able to win our share of those battles, and I knew it would be a physical, gritty game, and that's what it was. Not a lot of room on the ice, put it that way.
Does Matt Ludo played on the wing for you guys? I only see him play center. Is that something new?
Just to mix it up a little bit. He was Matty was in a little bit of a rut offensively, and we just wanted to free him up a little bit and not have those low responsibilities on the defensive side. And he seems, since we moved him there, I think he's done pretty well offensively. So, but he can play the middle too. It's just something to try and get him going a little bit.